It is important to ensure that all students are getting the opportunity to participate in meaningful science and math instruction. Some children may understand less than others, so it is important to help all children understand what is being taught. It is also important to ensure that every child has access to different learning tools that can be used for math and science projects. Research tells us that in the past, there has been certain stereotypes that have impacted girls, African American learning styles, and immigrant children. Two of the readings I chose to read this week were the article Positive Early Math Experience for African American Boys, Nurturing the Next Generation of STEM Majors, and Block Play Isn't for Boys Anymore. In the article by Davis and Farron, the Positive Early Math Experiences for African American Boys, it explains how to foster high-quality math experiences for African American males and all preschool-age children. This article also addresses the biases and stereotypes that these children are faced with, as well as how they are affected when the high-quality environment is not presented. One quote from the article that I found super important is that it's important to provide vigorous math activities, materials, and supports for children of color's needs. This is important for all preschool-age children, but there is still a significant gap for African American children, so teachers need to be especially mindful. It's important for teachers to constantly self-reflect on their own biases to make sure that they are not affecting the children in their classroom. I chose this article because I wanted to understand how to create a more inclusive environment when it comes to math and science. The next article that I chose, the Block Play Isn't Just for Boys Anymore, explains how block play is important for both boys and girls. This article explains that girls are not always drawn to the block area because of the environment around them, and it gives teachers ideas on how to make a block area more interesting for girls. This article mentions how this article mentions how girls are less likely to gravitate towards the block area because children are socialized into what is considered to be gender-appropriate behavior, so the toys, activities, and playmates that are appropriate for each gender. And because of this, it's especially important for teachers to make an active effort for the environment so that both boys and girls want to play in the block area. And so this article gave some great ideas on how to create that. And I chose this article because I was interested on how to get girls more engaged in a block area. After reading the articles, I was able to see how important it is to constantly be reflecting on our own biases. It is important for teachers to create an environment that encourages all children to learn, but it is especially important to make sure that girls, African American children, and children of immigrants are getting the extra support they need. These articles open my eyes on how early education and introduction to high-quality math and science can have a long-lasting effect on these children. A specific activity that I'm going to do with my students is creating a community helper month. This month I want to get a picture of different community helpers such as doctors, nurses, construction workers, police officers, firefighters, teachers, etc. And I want to portray them in their non-typical roles, so like male as nurses and female construction workers, to help the children understand that they truly can be anything they want. I want to read stories with the children, sing songs, and create engaging math and science activities to help them really understand and build in those areas. Thank you.